it has now been formally announced. And we've got a few details on the actual deal.
Why do you think Fabian Hürzeler feels so confident?
They hold all the cards, Brighton. Carlos Baleba had his contract. Brighton have got the option to, they don't want to sell. They've got no intention of selling. And because of his contract situation, they are under no pressure to sell as well. And I think also the price would be pretty prohibitive to Manchester United, and that would make it an almost impossible deal to do as it stands, because I'm sure we'll talk about it later about the number of players that Manchester United want to get money for because they want to offload. But I think Brighton will look at Carlos Baleba and they'll compare him to Moises Caicedo. And, you know, the noises coming out of Brighton are saying that he's actually further in his development. That's going to be our starting point with Carlos Baleba. As far as Manchester United are concerned, their focus clearly is going to be on the Premier League opener. They have revamped that front line with Mateus Cunha, with Brian Mbeumo and with Benjamin Sesko and Manchester United. We were saying it was a deal to do for Manchester United, given the price, given his contract situation. It appears now that this transfer window, can it be revisited again in a future transfer window when Manchester United's financial predicament is a lot different than it is now when they've offloaded a number of players? But clearly there was interest in the player.
Yes, I was surprised. I mean, it amazes me how mature he is for his age. You know, I watched him in the summer in the FIFA Club World Cup when he played there for Palmeiras. But to expect him to come to England, a new country, new language, new environment, and then start off so well, that did surprise me a little bit. But, you know, you meet him and he's a really humble guy and he's got a great family behind him, around him. So he's very settled here in London or in Cobham. So, and he's an exciting player. I mean, when I first watched him in the States, you know, I was...
Manchester United have reportedly pulled off one of the most dramatic transfer moves of the season, completing the sensational £60 million signing of Brighton's rising midfield beast, Carlos Baleba. Sources say Ruben Amorim made this transfer a top personal mission, pushing hard behind the scenes to secure the 20-year-old talent before Europe's biggest clubs could react. Baleba's medical is done, contract signed, and fans across the world are already celebrating what many believe could be a defining moment in United's rebuild. Known for his fearless tackling, explosive ball-winning ability, and tireless energy, Baleba arrives as a ready-made engine for Amorim's system and is already being tipped as a future midfield monster. This move sends a powerful message: Manchester United are done waiting. Rivals are on edge, fans are buzzing, and the Premier League has officially been put on red alert as United strengthen their squad with one of the league's most exciting young talents.